Bungie, along with Sony, is developing several unannounced projects at once. Senior designer of Bungie named Tom Farnsworth published a post on Twitter: "Everything would be fine, but this image, which shows various releases from the Destiny franchise, so to speak, shared the joys of the work done. But the main thing here is not the image itself, but the message of the creative head of the company, and it says that right now the company is working on new unannounced projects together with Sony. Sony supports Bungie in new beginnings, so to speak." The image shows a shield that seems to show 11 years of work in Bungie. Each medal on it is one of the Destiny releases that have been published over the years. During all this time, the company has completely changed its approach to developing and doing business. Now Bungie games are exclusively live services that have been supported for years and grow every year. And now, work is underway on new live services together with Sony. Projects have not yet been announced. I want to remind you that Bungie was acquired by Sony last year in a big deal valued at $3.6 billion. An interesting acquisition was announced at the end of January 2022, just when Microsoft also wanted to expand its portfolio with the top Call of Duty franchise and other games from Activision. Officially, the Sony deal ended in mid-July, while in terms of exclusivity, Bungie will remain as before Freedom. But as for Microsoft, well, Sony immediately said there was no deal, no one would give the shooter away. However, this does not prevent the tech giant from slowly bringing the deal to completion. A pre-trial hearing was held a couple of days ago, the results of which are here. For Bungie, Sony is a good partner, since the company has already thought about creating films and TV series based on Destiny. Sony, in turn, wanted to buy developers with extensive experience in creating live services, which is Bungie. And Bungie will also be able to distribute its games to more platforms, and ask for help in the form of funds from the Japanese, where without it. By the way, just then plans were announced for the development of new franchises within a few years after the acquisition. A new major franchise, according to the director of Bungie, may see the light of day by 2025. At the moment, we don't know what kind of franchise it is, what genre it will be, and how much the developers will want to milk the players. However, a few years ago Bungie registered a trademark called Matter. Apparently, this is the name of the future project. Back in 2020, there was news that the company was recruiting employees to work on a new IP. According to information from vacancies, it became known that the game will be in a more cartoon style than Destiny. Also, a few months ago, there were rumors that the company would revive Marathon as a new shooter, but insiders did not rush to confirm this rumor.